I think we are facing the biggest transition in the world economy ever, and old models will not help us anymore, because we are very disappointed from only cognitive and this leadership stuff, and doesn't function. These are methods where we work with much more intuition, much quicker, much more person-centered, intercultural, and that's what I like, and I'm sure for a new world we need such completely new models of working together.
How would you read this word? Nowhere or now and here?
What I'm taking away from this course is the fact that there's a systematic approach to innovative thinking. In my opinion, our world is really, really in trouble. And there's so many crises on so many levels. And what it all boils down to, we forgot how to be people, and we forgot how to be people together. And so these principles are framed in such a way that we can start making a difference. And so that's what I take away from these sessions.
What I've learned is that the way how you treat your people in the organization and how you lead them, the style and the behavior, how you lead them makes a difference. So it's not just changing a couple of organizations by authority, it's more how you behave to change the system and the people at all, or the mindset of the people.
One of them is, how do you deal with uncertainty? How do you stand more powerfully in presence?
Change the perspective, shift the energies, and do what nobody expects you to do.
One of the biggest influences was the work with a purpose. Because my impression is that in our corporate world today, we sometimes get lost in a bit in the everyday work and kind of going on and on and on, and not stepping back and thinking, okay, what is it that we really want to achieve? What is it that we really want to do? And then align behind this what we really want to do.
Leading this large transformation, and I can just see the impact of it, the impact of discovering the purpose, how it releases a lot of energy in the organization.
I took some of those ideas and we used them in some planning sessions with one of our major clients and got them to get back in touch with what made them who they are. And we were able to take that and move it forward for a 5-year plan in a way that they've never done before. And so that was pretty powerful.
Try to evolve people's engagement and try to also see how we can unlock the magic moment and to unlock also people's potential.
It's giving you quite a lot of insights on the options about problems or difficulties that you're having in the daily job of transformation. We are having people on the side that are very, very expert, that are really wanting to rush into solutions, and we're discovering about how we can hold them into the space where we can look at different options, identify the best one, and hopefully get the breakthrough one, because we're not there for just having just the continuous improvement. We're there to do something big, and I think that the program is ideally suited to have that, to give us tool in order to do that.
And for the work life, I would say from a very practical point of view, there are a lot of skills that came with it that can be used on an everyday basis.
To give names to the things, to give ideas and structure and dependencies between different topics.
I can have something concrete from it, which are the micro skills, and it also gives me the energy and the direction.
More ways of organizing meetings and events, and as well as projects as a whole, to not forget the starting and ending phases and the phases that the people go through in the project itself.
And now all the 4 of us are sitting in one room, so it's the product manager, as the sales and service manager, and the two, let's say, business development managers sitting in one room with the intention to use the being closer together, to have more ideas, to bring process into working.
It's like giving me a new way of thinking about what I'm doing now and a new language, and give life to it.
I can go back to my organization and design things according to the situation of my organization. So it's both a lot of knowledge, but yet very flexible. And I really like that.
It was amazing actually, because I have been working in a big company for many years, and I felt that it was like aha, that is what the issues sometimes are. Often it's very much talk about people, processes and things, and not really the big system.
Because those hidden dynamics are there and they're going to affect the work, and the more you can name them and talk about them and bring them into the room, the more you can work with them.
It's been really a ride on a creative roller coaster, in fact. It's been tapping into the unknown, most definitely. You know, the secret lies in between, in the invisible.
My kids were standing there and saying, "Hey, Alberto, you know, what's going on with you? Why are you so still?" And I could recognize that, in a way, I learned a little bit about, you know, being with myself and being present.
I realised, one is that the ambitions I had actually were quite limited, and I came back from the program thinking I'm bigger than my mental image of myself has been. So it's given me a sort of confidence and courage and a new vision.
It helped me to focus and to be more present and read the signs of the, let's say, of the time, of the situation.
It gives you the chance to meet people from different companies outside your own little world, which is really, that's just invigorating for me, just meeting all these different people.
The beauty of this program is you work with people of other cultures. And one of the things that we deal with regularly is cross-cultural conversations. All of a sudden, I'm having to speak to somebody from, you know, Switzerland who's French-Swiss, and then, you know, dealing with somebody from Buenos Aires and, you know, having to have a conversation about leadership.
We're meeting quite a lot of different people, and they're all having the same kind of challenges ahead of them. And it's very interesting to tap into the collective wisdom of all the people that are attending.
And it's remarkable how close people become in a short time, and how much, you know, they come to trust each other, and how generative the conversations become in a very short time in the presence of this kind of facilitation.
For me, it was quite an experience, because I was lucky enough to have experienced the effect of some of the practices, being a member of an organization where it was implemented.
The part one, for me, was a real sort of illumination.
You can energize yourself over a very long period of time, because nobody would take this away ever from you.
It's really a great program, and it can really make a difference, because it really touches so fundamental things and new ways of working.
It's fantastic. Yeah, actually more than my expectation.
I will have some new thoughts, some new ideas to bring into and make a difference. Yeah.
If someone is not ready to go beyond borders, he should stay where he is. But if someone wants to see behind and wants to explore new things, he should subscribe.